look, you know how important good body posture is, and I've mentioned it to you countless of times, but this goes way more or past just looking good. Having great posture can develop strength, flexibility, and overall balance on your body, whereas the guy that has bad posture just looks weak, timid, shy, a beta, clothes looks weird on them, and more importantly, they suffer from severe strain on their necks and lower back. So if you want to be guy A and not dude B and stand about 2 inches taller than your competition, today I'm going to give you 5 free at-home exercises that you can start doing to correct your body posture and stand as erect as possible. Let's hop into it. Number 1 is something called isometric row. So the main reason why probably 95% of men are always slouching or have bad posture is because you have a very weak posterior chain and very tight muscles up in front. This is why when you stand up and have correct body posture and try to fix those errors, you feel like you're straining yourself and actually putting physical effort just to stand up straight. This is because you're stretching these tight muscles up in front while activating the weak muscles in your back. Well, an easy exercise to be able to strengthen these weak muscles are isometric rows. Now, of course, you can do these in the gym with weights and stuff, but if you're doing it at home completely free, or you just want to kind of just stretch and get that mobility in, you can do them without any weights. It's very easy. You want to start by having your arms at 90 degrees on your side, and just like the movement says, you're going to be rowing backwards. When you have it back here, make sure you're tightening your back as tight as possible and hold this position for about 5 seconds. After you do a 5 count, you can release. Do this for about 10 times or 10 repetitions, and you're gonna feel it immediately in your back and how much proper you're gonna be standing. Number 2 is something called the chin tuck. This again happens because men have weak necks, and a lot of times when you spend your time on your phone or on a computer screen, what happens is that you have this forward neck posture. The intention of this movement is to correct that error. The beauty of this exercise is that you can do it whenever for free while you're sitting down or standing up. You wanna start with having your shoulders rolled back and down. You want to also look up, make sure it's eye level. You're going to grab 2 fingers and place them on your chin. And most of us are going to have this forward head position that you're going to need to correct. So what you're going to do is you're going to slightly tuck in your chin by moving your head back as so. And while you do that, you want to hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds. Then you release and repeat about 10 times. And again, you're gonna feel the stretch and the pull in the neck muscles and how they're gonna be building and working up. And the idea is to strengthen those up. Number 3 is something called the wall angel. Again, this is to correct body posture and to give you a really good example of how your body should be at all times. You're gonna find a flat wall and you're gonna make sure that your head, your shoulder blades, and your hips are all touching the wall. These are the 3 points that you're going to want to have lined up. This is the correct curvature for your spine and how you should be standing at all times. Well, while you're standing in this correct position, you're going to want to grab your arms, form a 90-degree angle, almost like you're forming a W, and you're going to feel that stretch in your muscles, especially in your posterior chain. You're going to want to hold that for about 3 seconds. Then you're going to want to stretch out your elbows to form a Y above yourself and hold that position for 3 seconds. You're going to want to do this or repeat this cycle for about 10 times, and if you do it daily, again, you're going to feel yourself working and stretching muscles that you've probably never worked to correct some of that bad body posture. Number 4, you can practice in your chair. Again, I don't know if you've heard of this, but there's research that's suggesting that sitting down is the new smoking. It increases your risk for cardiovascular diseases and diabetes, and the sad part is that most of us probably either have jobs or are going to school where we spend countless of hours sitting down with improper posture. So you're gonna need to start practicing how you sit, and it's easy. Next time you're in a chair, what you're gonna wanna do is scooch all the way forward till you're at the end. Then you're gonna sit like you normally would, which means you're gonna probably roll your shoulders forward and slouch your head forward towards the computer screen like your normal state, where you feel most comfortable. Then you're gonna wanna slowly pull back your shoulders and your head back into this tall position. Then to accentuate your bottom curve of your spine, push your lower back forward. At first, this exercise is going to feel uncomfortable and forced because you're stretching and moving body parts that you probably normally never do since you're spending hours slouched. Once you keep that tension for about 3 seconds, then just release it ever so slightly, and boom, this is your proper seating position and how you need to be every single time you sit down for long periods of time. And finally, number 5, this one requires a little bit more room, and probably you're going to want to do it from the comfort of your own bedroom, and it's called the child's pose. This certain position helps stretch stretching out your core, your shoulders, and your lower back. You want to start on your knees and you want to widen them a little bit further out than shoulders width apart. Then you're going to want to crawl your hands forward and extend your arms as straight as possible and as far as possible while keeping your head touching the floor. You want to take about 5 to 10 deep breaths in this position and then relax and repeat as often as you'd like to do. This is great for lengthening and stretching your spine, which is just used to being slouched all day because of your bad posture. And that's basically it for this week's video, guys. Like I said, those are 5 free exercises anybody can do at home to correct your bad body posture, make you look taller, make you look more confident, have clothes fit better on you, have better health. You got a myriad of benefits when you stand tall and erect, and these exercises will help you do just that. If you guys liked this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below and also share this video to help your brother that keeps slouching so he can look like an alpha male as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.